Howdy ho, neighbor. This is Manny Moonraker. God damn, this microphone is so damn loud. This is episode number 213 of the UFO News Report. And yeah, hey, what's going on out there? So I've been away for a couple of days because it turns out that sometimes when I have too much vodka, I like having live episodes and and talk a lot of shit for an hour and 47 minutes. That's what happened last Saturday. And, you know, lucky for me, Old Faithful was there. Ronnie Dawson joined in because he answered the call for the live call. And, hey, listen, it was a lot of fun, to be honest. And it was vodka-induced, I have to say. But, you know, you got to have fun sometimes. And that's what I did. Let me give you the spiel. If you want to follow the podcast, you want to do it on social media through Twitter at UFO Buster Radio, on Instagram at Manny Moonraker, and the Facebook pages Manny Moonraker and UFO Buster Radio. And guess what? Someone, which is an old faithful from the that place that's called the UBR Truth Seekers. You know, you've heard those guys lately on here doing interviews, and there's a few more on the way. Hopefully, I can get them on. But, Billy sent me a little bit of a notification, right? Billy Baker said, hey, Moonraker, check this out. There's a place that's having some kind of a shindig that has to do with like UFOs and paranormal stuff in Houston. So my people said, hey, I think the Moonraker man would love to have someone from this particular place contact us and basically do an interview with the Moonraker about their little conference, their little convention. And it's called Making Contact. Hold on, I'm looking at the picture right now. It's happening, it looks like it's happening in May 18 and 19, Houston, Texas. And Skyballer. Or Sky Baylor. What the fuck? Hey guys, do something about this damn picture. I can barely see what the hell it says. Somebody help me here. Sky Dancer UFO Con. That's what it is. So check out skydancerufocon.com. That's a mouthful. And hopefully, you know, send them a message. Go on there, skydancerufo.com, and send them a message and say, hey, why don't you guys reach out to the Moonraker and get somebody on there because he's up in Dallas, the DFW area, and he likes to talk shit about UFOs. But don't say shit because people might get offended by that. You know, some people are pretty sensitive about cuss words, and they might have an issue with the S word, as some may. But hey, we got something cool in the news for today, and it's Wednesday, hump day here in the U.S. Do they do hump day everywhere else? If you guys in Australia, Japan, Canada, the U.K., Ireland, if you do hump day, let me know. Just don't send me any naughty pictures. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. Well, can't say I'm into it all the time, at least. It's I guess, right? Can I say that? Can I say that? Dateline. I try to be serious. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do like a serious announcer thing. Fuck, I can't do it. I just got to be me. So check out, I got this article out of Politico. Now, you hear about Politico all the damn time, especially when in this type of political environment that we are here in the United States and everywhere too, to be honest. It's just a lot of crazy ass politics going on. So you always hear Politico around here. So Politico had this article. The title for this article is U.S. Navy drafting new guidelines for reporting UFOs. I know you're sitting there and you got all these things going through your mind, specifically things associated with one Blink 182 ex-member and his group, and one ex-commander of the U.S. Navy. But we're not going to mention any names because Fuck, we're tired of talking about Elizondo. Oh, oops, I did it again. Anyway, so this article pretty much is talking about that recently there was an announcement by the U.S. Navy that they need to take UAPs and UFOs more seriously. Yeah, and it's a great article. The link is in the description if you want to check it out yourself. If you like Politico, you probably already know about it. And the first thing they say is the Navy is not endorsing the idea that sailors have encountered alien spacecraft. Fuck no. We know they have. Stop fucking around, Navy. Shit. Just admit it. Just admit it. Just go ahead and put it all out there. Just let it all hang out. Be happy. Instead, what it's saying that it's drafting new guidelines for pilots and other personnel in the Navy to report encounters with unidentified aircraft. And of course, they're embracing UAP rather than UFO. But fuck, everyone the last maybe two and a half years, everyone's trying to get away from UFO because of the negative connotations with the term UFO. We'd rather use the term UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena. What the fuck is an aerial phenomena? Stop fucking around. Anyway, so the article goes on to say that basically, previously, a lot of these things were unreported, right? Because they didn't know what the hell to do with it. If it didn't fit a certain mold of it being a known aircraft or a missile or some other shit, that they just was we don't know what to do with it. Just let it go. We're not going to really mess with it anymore. So there's a quote in here. And basically it says there have been a number of reports of unauthorized and or unidentified aircraft entering various military-controlled ranges and designated airspace in recent years. Now, that's really fucked up what they're saying. And, read between the lines, folks. Let's read between the lines. What they're saying, not that they were flying over Tom and Dick and Harry's house. They were flying over military bases. Let me just read that part, because he doesn't come on and just say bases. They said advanced aircraft intruding on military-controlled ranges. Ranges. Yeah, basically some fucker out there with a really advanced aircraft is flying over military bases and doing whatever the fuck they want without having anyone challenge them. Really, to be honest, that's pretty much what's happening. No one's challenging them because nobody knows what the fuck they are. And it continues, for safety and security concerns, the Navy and the U.S. Air Force takes these reports very seriously and investigates each and every one. That's news to us, right? Because up until the whole thing happened with To the Stars, apparently they weren't doing anything with these. No one was reporting. No one was taking it seriously. But according to this, they're saying that they do. I mean, who do you believe? Who do you believe? So the Navy says part of this effort is going to include updating and formalizing the process by which reports of any such suspected incursions, again, uninvited guests into your bases, can be made to a cognizant authorities. A new message to the fleet that will detail the steps for reporting is in draft. So apparently no one knew how to report UAPs or UFOs in the past. So they would just take the reports and shove them somewhere where the sun don't shine. Anyway, here's an interesting part of this article because there is some statements by former Pentagon intelligence official and ex-staffer on the Senate Intelligence Committee, Chris Mellon. Now, you're going to love what Chris Mellon had to say. And he says, right now, we have situation in which UFOs and UAPs are treated as anomalies to be ignored rather than anomalies to be explored. He said, we have systems that exclude that information and just dump it. For example, he says, in a lot of cases, military personnel don't know what to do with that information, like satellite data or radar data that sees things going about Mach 3. They will dump the data because this is not a traditional aircraft or missile. I want you to take that in for a second. Because what they're telling us is as an excuse for not engaging UFOs is that if it flew faster than what we can, we didn't give two fucks about it. We know that is a pure and unadulterated, bold-faced lie. There is no way that you're going to sit on an aircraft carrier on an Air Force base, sit on a battleship, a battle cruiser or some shit like that, and you're not gonna say something about something traveling Mach 7. Or is it that the powers that be programmed all of their radar equipment to not even acknowledge Mach 7? Maybe all that information was secretly being dumped somewhere else, but not to the personnel that was using the equipment. Could that be? Could it be that maybe that data was just going somewhere else? Somebody's got to be looking at it. I mean, come on. We're not a bunch of rubber dickers out here, military folks. There is no way that you're going to ignore something that goes faster than what you're used to. That would be a sign that something's going on that you're not aware of. Something that you need to do something about. No, it would be completely and totally asinine for anyone to think that no one is paying attention to that information. So great. So now we're reporting it. So now we're going to have actual the ability for military personnel to actually report what in the fuck they're seeing when things are going way too fast and way too high. Ladies and gentlemen, I propose to you that this is just the frontage road of the highway of deception. That's basically what it is. Basically, now they're telling us, well, yeah, we'll have someone report it now. Corporal, you can go in and you can report it. No, they've been doing this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's just bananas. The truth is that they've had this information. They have been looking into it. That's why all these projects come out decades later. We're not stupid. That's just nuts. So that's where we are today. So if you join the Navy tomorrow, guess what? You're going to have a way to actually report something that goes much faster than 4.2 fucking far in 10 seconds. Because now you're allowed to say something about it. Now you're allowed to put it in official documents and say, hey, I just saw a UAP. I don't know if you'd have that accent, but you can try. I don't even know you can write that accent. I want to say hello to Zach. Zach is in the chat box. Thank you for joining me today. And Zachariah is right. I mean, come on. He says basically, what the hell? We just retired the SR-71 that could do 3.3 Mach, however you put it. Yeah, that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. That's what they're saying. Right? I mean, you think about it. You think about it. What the guy said kind of makes sense, right? What Mellon said. So if you don't want people to know about the Blackbird, so you ignored everything that goes over Mach 3. Well, there you go. There's the Blackbird, Mach 3.3. So ignore that. I don't know. It is just a bunch of bullshit. They're just trying to cover up every way possible to make it seem like, oh, we just weren't. Yeah, you were looking. Stop fucking around. Stop rubber dicking us. We know you were looking. So now you're going to make it official. Now, what speed is it they're going to put on this? What speed is it that's going to automatically chime to one of these sailors or airmen to say, hey, red flag, can I get the UAP little green men form so I can submit it? I guess we'll have to see, if we can see. I don't know. Fuck. Who knows if we'll ever be able to see it. But listen, it's just another form of rubber dicking. And the truth is, again, this is the slow and steady road to what people like to call disclosure, right? Right? So now we have them basically saying, we have a way now where we can actually report that these wonderful people are seeing this during their regular duty, and now they can report it to the public. And now we'll have official record of UFOs. I don't know. It's frustrating. It really is. But really, all it is now we'll start cataloging. Now you guys don't have to make stuff up because now we're on the job. Yeah, we've got the Space Force behind us, buddy. We're on the job. We're going to take care of this. Yeah. So how much of this do you think is going to go to the Space Force, which, according to what they're going to be doing, has nothing to do with UAPs and UFOs? Nothing. Not a single thing. Oh, you can't write this stuff. It's so frustrating. But anyway, after reading the article, I was kind of hoping this was a vodka-induced episode, but it's not. Maybe again we'll do it. We'll do it maybe next weekend. We'll get together. You guys can call in like Ronnie did, and we'll just chew the fat, chew the alien fat, play with the probes. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But you guys in Houston, hey, check it out. Get on here with Manny Moonraker, and if you make it here, maybe I'll make it there and bring my own probing to you guys. Because I do love to do that. It's time for me to check out. I thank you guys for listening. That was the news report for today. And keep an eye and ear out for your airmen and Navy folks, because they are going to be reporting. They're going to be reporting UFOs. And shit, someone needs to FOIA that bitch.